Tokugawa Yoshisaki, a samurai from the Edo period. Welcome. And this is your lovely translator, Mishi Yudiasu. Welcome. Okay, so, Yoshisaki, can you describe to our viewers what a samurai is?
I am a samurai.
Tokiyoshi Ishaki says samurai is men who are hereditary warriors. They are high class, above farmers, artisans, merchants, outcasts, and non-humans.
Non-humans?
Yeah, like entertainer and interviewer on big TV set.
Right. Okay, well, so what role did a samurai play?
What the well?
Tokugawa Yoshisaki said samurai served daimyo, ruler of each hand, like state or province. There are 250 hands in Japan. Each daimyo must first be samurai and then know the way of the samurai. They fight each other to see who has most holdings or land of most kuku or most power.
Kuku?
175 liters of rice is kuku. Top daimyo comes Shogun. He's the leader of military government in Japan, leader of Bakufu.
Alright, so is the shogun or the emperor more powerful?
Emperor is hereditary. Shogun is powerful.
So, is it true that Tokugawa Yoshisaki, that those rules include killing anyone who had contact with listeners?
He said yes. The national seclusion policy developed in 1630s is edict by Bakufu. To strengthen their authority and keep Japan strong and unified, missionaries have come and made divisions. Bakufu sent them away or killed them.
Did this isolation policy work?
He said yes. Japan come very unified, very peaceful.
That's nice. And very lonely. Periods of peace can put warriors out of business, right?
He said samurai esteemed warrior, but with 200 years of peace, less fighting, more civil administrators work, helping manage affairs of daimyo.
Well, I read that in 1650, samurai names were no longer allowed on court lists, that they were no longer nobility.
He said every gentleman warrior, every warrior gentleman. It is better to be known for your accomplishments than for your rank.
I see. So, tell us more about the way of the samurai.
Bushido is way of warrior. It is based on Confucianism. Samurai must be model of cultural, moral, and intellectual development, and must be examples of duties and loyalties. Samurai are loyal to daimyo before family and community. Honor, personal integrity, courage, and honorable death are very important. Only samurai to carry a sword and are very skilled in martial arts. They are taught to read, write, use a abacus so they can be administrators. They have special armor. Samurai are masters of their emotions.
Yeah.
He said he's very honored to be on non-human show.
Our second guest is Commodore Matthew Perry, the man who in 1850 proposed a plan for diplomatic missions in Japan. Commodore, welcome. May I call you Matt? Okay. So, why all this interest in Japan?
Is one, the Japan is like right on the way of a trade route to China. 2, it's a good place to fuel up. And 3, my scary dream is to put sushi restaurants on every street in USA.
That's some incredible dream. So, how are you going to do this?
I don't have a clue. So I'm gonna use fear. I'm gonna strike fear in their hearts. Dude, I'm gonna take all of my big stinking ships and push it right in the harbor.
I hear the Japanese folk call your ships the kurofu, or I don't know if I said that right, or the black ships. Do you think that they see them as a sense of impending danger? Do you think that they see it as a threat? Well,
I hope so. But the reason is because it's like the ships have a black hull.
I see. I've heard Takahashi, an influential government official, has said the foreigners are gathering around Japan like flies to a bowl of rice. What do you have to say about that?
That's a dumb quote.
Okay.
Anyway, nonsense. They're gonna love us because we represent awesome, and all they see in their future, if we take over, they're gonna see McDonald's and Starbucks.
Of course. Well, we wish you all the best and on those treaties.
Oh, we don't need the best. We're gonna do it anyway.
Okay. Thank you. Our last guest is Fukuwaza Yukidi, an influential author, educator, and businessman. He's a member of the Iwakaru mission to the West and is a strong advocate for American-style democracy. Welcome. May I call you Fuku?
No.
Okay. I understand that you own an influential newspaper. Is that right?
Yep.
And the writer of the New York Times bestseller Gukuman no Susun, which translates is the 17 volumes of habits of highly effective Japanese people. Is that right?
Yes.
I understand that you are from a samurai family,
Yes.
and that your shogun sent you to the United States in 1860, and you have become an authority on Western political theories.
Yes.
Yes. And that you founded Japan's first university, the Keio University. Is that correct?
Yes.
You don't have anything more to say? Okay. And that you think government should not expect loyalty, but should earn it. And that the government should respect the will and needs of the people. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, you believe that education, study will create opportunities for personal success, right?
Yes.
And that in Japan, to keep its normal independence, every person must live a life of personal success?
Yes.
Yes. Are you a supporter of women's rights?
Yes.
Is it true that you encourage the Japanese to view change as positive?
Yes. No. No. No.
Really? I thought you thought differently, but you know, it's up to you. It says here you're supposed to say yes. And isn't it rational thinking for someone like you living in your time under the Tokugawa shoguns? Isn't it radical thinking?
No. No.
I understand that you are fluent in 3 languages, Japanese, Dutch, and English?
No, no. 4. 4.
I find that hard to believe.
English, Dutch, Japanese.
So basically, you want to turn Japan into another United States.
No. Stone contest. Japan must gain thorough understanding of Western view, but Japan must stand up to the West. Japan must remain independent nation.
Okay. I can see Japan wanting to put your face on the 10,000 yen bill one day.
Yes.
Yeah, well, thank you for giving such an open and spontaneous and very verbal interview. Maybe we'll see you again in our show to talk more about your 17 volumes for highly effective Japanese people. That would take up a whole show.
No.
Well, thank you for being here.
Bye. Stop. Stop,